ladles and jelly spoons, bugs and grubs, potatoes of all ages, it's time for a stream. It's time for the Wizard of Aus, our main save for Football Manager 2023. Here in the DP Dome, I'm your old mate DP, and we're going to do a thing tonight. We started this save in Football Manager with Adelaide United here in my hometown of Adelaide, Australia. We won the A-League finals. We won the Australian version of the FA Cup, which has got a stupid name, and we don't talk about it. Next up, South Korea with John Yam Dragons in K-League 2. We won K-League 2, got promoted to K-League 1, won the Korean FA Cup, and won K-League 1 and the Asian Champions League. That was awesome. Then we set off for European glory with Palermo FC in Italy and did not achieve it. We got stuck in Serie B. So we bailed on them and went to Germany with Arminia Bielefeld and had a lovely time getting promoted to the Bundesliga from Zwei Bundesliga, 2 German Cup finals, a Europa League final, and a Europa Conference League title to our name, and that was enough to secure a gig with the massive club Newcastle United FC, the Magpies in the north of jolly old England. But we're not done. The save continues. The mission here is to get to Europe. We've done that, and we want to win the Champions League. We're in the Champions League right now with Newcastle United, and we're doing all right. Everything else is kind of going to pot. So we're going to continue on and do all the things right here tonight. Welcome to the stream, folks. Our first game tonight will be against West Ham United, the Hammers. But first of all, let's take stock of where we're at and all the goings on. Brandon's in. How you doing, sir? Good to have you with us. So we've dropped down to 8th place. We spent ages up around here. We spent forever in 7th place, but poor results in the league are costing us dearly. And I suspect it's just because we played so much football and the players are friggin' exhausted and their heads are gone. But yeah, we've got a decent goal difference, 8th place. We're not miles off the pace, but we need to sort out this league form. It's terrible. We are in the round of 16 of the Champions League. We got through our playoff. So we face Lyon tonight in both legs, I believe. And we've also got a FA Cup quarter-final against Tottenham. All of that is going on this evening. So West Ham first, then Lyon, then a league game against Fulham, then Lyon, then Tottenham, then Brighton. And depending on how quickly we get through that lot, we may even do some of these games. Liverpool, Arsenal, QPR, Brentford. We've got a pretty tough run towards the end of the season. Been good, Brandon. Work today, got a bunch of stuff done. We're going to get a bunch more stuff done tomorrow. Hopefully set my team up for a nice cruisy end to the week. But yeah, I'm hoping we have a much better time for Football Manager this evening than we have the last few streams, because it's been such a mixed bag. Last night's results weren't great. The loss against Bournemouth was sickening. Tottenham, we just weren't ever in the game. We did get the results we needed against Leverkusen, but could have been better. And then a good win against Everton, 3-0, followed by a toothless draw against Norwich. We were never really in the game, despite the 0-0 scoreline. So we want to do better, but we're going to dive straight in, and we're going to play West Ham straight away. I've done all the things, nothing else to do. Let's just get into it. Fingers crossed, kids. Through this run, we've generally been starting streams with a win. It's just we can't string more than 3 results together, and even 3 results has been a big stretch. Yeah, it's a match we should be winning. Make a difference, make a difference. We've reverted to positive team talks rather than all the pressure because we've not been playing well. We're doing match reviews to try and teach the lads where they're going wrong. And wherever possible, because we've been playing 2 games a week for ages, we're trying to slot in team bonding sessions and community engagement and all that bizzo. Try and turn this stuff around. West Ham are playing a weird shape, very defensive, and we've not been great at breaking defences down. So who the hell knows what we're in for here. That was a very iffy piece because that guy was off. If that ball had fallen any differently, we got away with it. Here's Santillana. It's Bailey. Back out to Santillana. Werner finds Bailey. Just trying to open up a little bit of space. We found a pocket here for Coutinho. There's Hosh. got an option. Sousa's in, Sousa's away. He needs some help though. Back to Panicardis, to Patino! A worm burner! That's the first goal of the stream in the first 7 minutes of the game. And that is more like it. I'm excited. Let's see if I'm still excited by the end of tonight's stream. Nice work from Hodge. He's barreled into the centre. He's probably gone a little bit deeper than he'd like. He's offside there. So he wasn't an option for Panicardis to play in. But he's found Patino. He's hit it from outside the area. Scraped it along the ground and put it in the back of the net. That is delightful. Trusco to Patino. Oh, he's been absolutely smashed there, and West Ham are going down to 10 men for sure. That was a brutal challenge. And now the game is ours to throw away. We're going to praise the lads. Get your tails up and get stuck right into them. Down to 10 men, guys. You've got to do better than this. Demand more. And yes, we will start working the ball into the box while we have the advantage. Sousa's not playing well again. He's been in really poor form the last 5 games or so. We need him to improve. But I think, again, it's just exhaustion. He's been playing so much football. We need to give the guy a breather. I'm going to take him off early this half, actually. We've got a corner. Here's Sousa. Launches it in. And Cine Santiana pops up with a goal. Amazing. Sousa's got an assist. That'll give his rating a bit of a boost. Much needed shot in the arm for his confidence. And a good goal for Santiana from the set piece. You'll love to see it. So yeah, while we're in this position, I'm going to take the opportunity to just rest some bodies. A couple of changes early. No need to work the lads into the ground. Sprinting out to Petrosco. We're moving the ball well, which is good. We just need to run them ragged, let the ball do the work. Mark that off your cliche bingo cards, kids. Here's Santiana. Into Horak, over the top, looking for Hosh. He volleys, and that's wayward. Disappointing effort. 20 minutes to go. Werner's not having a great day at the office. Give Hawks a run out here. And we just keep rocking on. Taking Hosh off because again he's been very ordinary. Come on, let's go get another goal. Let's get a goal for Del Corte. Oops. Get there first. Got all the time in the world at the back. They've only got one guy forward at the moment. So we just need to play it smart. That's a good ball over the top, looking for Vale. And they've given away a penalty from the looks of it. Late goal for us. I'll fake it. Medal or subsecond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. No pen, are you serious? Oh. It did look a bit soft, but... Alright, come on. Goal, right here. In extra time. Or injury time, I should say. Time added on. That's what we're going with. That's a good ball to Vale. He's done it again. Pass the football. Gill from outside. Scooped over. If anything, Sergio probably got the way there. Still a few minutes left. We could grab another one. I'm disappointed that we haven't really capitalised on the extra man. I know we made the early subs and everything, but... I mean, come on. There's enough quality in the side. Put 10 men to the sword, surely. Delacorte's in! Oh, that's a very cheeky shot and a lovely goal. I'm giving him a toot for that one. That was great. Goal for Delacorte. Hells yeah. Clever little chip. Dink. Boom. 3-0 to the Magpies. Drop some praise on the lads right at the death. Excellent stuff. Praise everyone in green. Well. Well. Well, and because it's win, everybody's got an extra, gets an extra little bump to their rating. Bailey had a great game playing at defensive midfield, probably because there was no one near him the whole match. He's basically just floating around on his own. Gosh. Right. So that rockets us up the table. Not really, but from 8th to 6th. All these teams have got games in hand on us, so dreadful. Santiago got a bruised thigh and needs to rest for 3 days apparently. That game cost us 3 million quid. Press conference. There we go. And go to the squad page. You know, it's injured. The match is in 3 days. He's not going to be fit enough. Fit enough for the bench. That's about it. I'm going to sit the next game out. I might actually throw Wycat straight back into the mix. I'm going to start Osborne because Hosh just doesn't have it at the moment. He's gone right off the boil again. All these guys can have 2 days off. Gosh. Can also have 2 days off. And I can't give Santiano any time off anyway, so we won't worry about that. These guys can actually go on the bench, can't they? What's this? What's going on? A loan deal for El Califu. This guy we bought ages ago and his potential just dried up completely. Is there an offer on the table? What's going on? Yeah. I'm gonna pay money for him. No, you can't have him. And you can't have him because you're not offering to pay his wages. What are we paying him? 17 grand a week and he's never going to make the first team. We need to move him on. Almost time for you to clear out. You missed last night's stream. We've re-examined our transfer policy. So in the summer, we're looking to upgrade every position and move on the youngsters. We're shifting the focus from youth development, which is the way I like to play the game, to buying success. Because it's not a youth development kind of save. We don't need, or I don't really want to stay at clubs for years and years and years and years and years. We've got to go win the Champions League. We should lay waste to anything before us that gets in the way of that. And we don't need to be working on players from the age of 18 all the way up to 23 until they, you know, get good. We've just got to get the job done ASAP. So some of the youngsters we've got in the squad are probably moving on. The players who really aren't impressing are probably on their way out. And we'll be looking to upgrade everywhere. Our main target, Ambrosino, the left back we've been chasing for a couple of years now. Desperate to get him into the squad. 74 or 77 million? 77 is his minimum fee release clause. If we get anything close to that in transfer budget, it's all going towards that deal. And then the other thing we're probably going to look for is another striker to provide some competition for places for Hosh. Because I think another part of the issue is that when he's fit, basically he starts. He's not starting against Leon. I'm starting Osborne because he's in terrible form. The home advantage should give us the edge, apparently. Resting players, we're giving them time off. We're just trying to keep everything ticking over. The dynamics are okay. It's going to be fit. It's just this fatigue. And again, we're back now to 2 games a week, every week, for the whole month. So much football. Thank goodness we got knocked out of the Carabao Cup. And it didn't help, we had to play like 2 extra matches of Champions League because we got dragged into the qualification playoff stuff. Rodriguez got himself injured at Lille. 34 games, 32 goals conceded. So he's probably doing better than Fogden is this season. 42-35. No, Fogden's actually outperformed him. I'm legitimately surprised. And he's kept 10 clean sheets in the league. If you told me that without me looking, I probably wouldn't have believed you. That Fulham game will probably lose. Hey, Sousa can speak English. He's gone out on loan for a big chunk of change. Not a huge chunk of change, but some chunk of change. Just fix up the wage budget. We've still had a takeover tycoon type thing sniffing around, but nothing's come of it. I dare say if we do manage to get a little bit of success, then maybe that'll be the difference maker. But Sake, you're there to cover left back. You're coming out of the squad and you're going into the squad. No one else is actually able to get in there. You all know I'm doubting starting Osborne, but how's his development going? Progress? Still on the up! They reckon start Delabasic over Petroske. We might try that. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Well, we get smashed and lose. That could be a thing. We're at home in the first leg. Not ideal. I'd much rather be at home in the second leg. Again, just positive talk. Enough of this rubbish. Let's get into the game. They've got a right back who's worth, I think, just shy of £300 million. That's the asking price for him. It's ridiculous. There he is. Doing his footbally things. That passage won a ball in the air without giving it straight to the opposition. That's a first. Sousa with a header, probably should have put that central, is what I was trying to say. I'm turning the work ball in the box because I forgot we've got Osborne up front, not Hosh. I probably shouldn't have started Sousa in this game either. Encourage the lads, we just want to keep morale up as much as possible. We've got the football. Wolf throws it in to Bailey, back to Wolf. Looking to run it inside. Cannot. Sousa with the header. Heads it down. I mean, how do you not keep it in the field of play from there, mate? Oh, God. Get the ball out of there. He's going out to challenge. Just get a body there quickly. Ah, that's annoying. And look who was there. Springsy probably could have done better with that clearance. Della Basic, Jag Central. Wolf wasn't awake to it. Berate them for that. Not good enough, gents. Oh, what now? Again with a less than stellar clearance. What is going on in the center of defense? Springsy, get behind your man. Bailey, where the hell was Springsy? What is he doing up here? Now we have to go positive. We're going to get anything out. We're going to get knocked out of the Champions League. Bailey's just... more experience on the pitch immediately. We have to go attacking. We can't. Passing around us, cutting through us like butter because I've gone attacking. It's too aggressive and we're going to get punished for it. Here it comes. That guy's just in all the space. Oh my God, Bogdan! This is a disaster. Come on, You've got to at least try and pull a frigging goal back here. And give us a chance of something. That is a poor attempt at an attack. We're 3-0 down. Far away there, but he should have taken another touch or two. Fans are walking out.
We all just ants up on a hill.
We're going to concede another one here, aren't we?
Digging, working
Yep.
the earth.
Oh wow, Fogden actually made a save. I'm so angry. This is what I'm talking about, the inconsistency. We're at home in a big game and we just completely crap the bed. Giuliano there wasn't even trying. How is he giving the ball away in that position? That's the end of our Champions League campaign. They've thrown it away.
To hold the line, and I was born to march from the beginning to the end of my life. And I'll learn to kill, I'll learn to fight, I'll learn to die for another time.
What embarrassment. Lost Bailey for 3 weeks. Fulham next. I don't even care if we lose. I'm rotating.
But that rain, that rain, that rain, that rain, she's coming.
Look at Harsh's form. Six two, 6'6", 6'4", 6'2", 6'6", 6'5". What the hell do you do with that? I'm not giving them a day off after that performance either. It was... Where are we at now? Can't even hold a team meeting because I don't know what to bloody say. I can't believe they screwed the pooch like that. So disappointed in them. But we'll keep going. At this point, I just want to get to the end of the season. I just want this season to be over. It's not been fun. It's been an absolute nightmare. I'd go to Bayern. I'll go back to Germany for big money. There's no jobs going at the moment. Like, there's no decent options. We need someone else in the Prem from a big club to screw the pooch so he can take the job. Losing Bailey's a big kick in the pants. Although we do have Favre we could drop in there. Yeah, let's get him up on the bench at least. For Gil. Changing the shape just to give it a shot, try something different. It won't work. And then we'll revert to the usual for the next game. I shouldn't be rotating against Fulham, but this players is just, I'm not... You know what? You're not even in the team, mate. I'm dropping him. I've had a gutful. I won't start Donna Courtney there, we'll start Osborne. Last game, forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. It's done. We can't change it. Let's just go on to the next one. Give it a shot. What's the worst that can happen? We lose. We're losing anyway. Very much a second string side. And we're away from home. This is not going to be fun. We've got the football. Juliano over to Horak. Vale. Horak playing as an attacking midfielder. Osborne's away. Oh, he was nearly there. The keeper came out, took the ball off his toes. It's a bit rude. He got there first, dude. Let him have it. He's away again here. Oh, look out. Terry Osborne has grabbed himself a little goalie hole. Lovely stuff. Good ball to Varley. He's just chipped it over the top. And then Osborne's taken a touch. Set himself up for a lovely lobbed volley. Volleyed lob. I don't know what you call it. But I'll tell you what, I will call it a goal. We draw first blood. Away from home. It's unheard of. I'll have to praise them straight away because that is as rare as hen's teeth. Don't care about the gap between defence and midfield. That's what happens when you don't play with the DM, innit? They're going to be mad now and they're going to come at us. We need to be wise to it. Juliano plays it out to Sergio, to Osborne. Back to Sergio. All the way back to Hoxha, to Delabasic. He's given it away. And donkey. Individual team talk for Delabasic, demanding more. And never do that. I will for him because he's infuriating. We're going to start trying to exploit that gap a lot more now. Oh, Delabasic, you moron! I'm swapping sides. He's getting owned over here. And it's going to cost us. Unfortunately, he's got a good rating, so I can't tear shreds off him. It's even in terms of attacking stats. It's almost dead even. We've got lower XG despite having the goal. Osborne to take corner. A little bit ordinary. Comes back to him. Plays it all the way back to Juliano. He's under pressure. Runs it wide. Plays it in. Looking for Horak. No joy. Panikardis is there to support. Ball's played back in. And there's Horak again. That's only his second goal of the season. I'm giving him a toot because it's been forever since he scored. But Horak is loving life as an attacking midfielder. He's having a great day. Sergio, not so much on the right wing. But Varley's enjoying himself on the left as well. We're going to have to make some subs soon. And that's a dangerous point. I'd say Biker is probably going to hit the red first. Because he's the least match fit, I'm pretty sure, of everyone on the pitch. Don't play yourselves into a hole, lads. The poor ball. Looking for Sergio. Put him under pressure straight away. That's it. Just leather it. Get it the hell out of there. Where are you going? Oh, that's poor. Horak's exhausted. He's had his fun. I'm gonna throw the other guy on. That'll do. Play Saka again. Hey, drop bear. 1 win, 1 loss. We lost 4-0 to Leon in the first leg of our Champions League quarter-final tie. So we're out of the Champions League. We've just got to play another game before that's confirmed. But we're not going to make up that deficit. And now Fulham are coming at us. Yeah. We're playing without a defensive midfielder for the first time in God knows how long, because Bailey picked up a knock and he's out for a few weeks. So we've tried something else. And despite some hairy moments in defence, we've just scored. And Ernesto Favre, the loanee, has just scored his first goal of the season in, I think it might be only the second or third time he's actually been on the pitch for us. And he's done super well with this strike. Holly's played it in, sort of had a shot. I'm not sure if Delacorte was awake to that for the assist, but it's come off his boot, landed with Favre, and he has buried that in the back of the net. I'm absolutely here for it. Delightful. Another change. Where did I put Saka? You need to cover over here, mate. And I need someone else with a wing, which will be Galloway. All of the rotation today. This is very much the second team that we've got on the field. I need to take Delabasic off, like, ASAP. That'll be the next sub. Julian is fine in midfield because the midfield's sort of... Oh, geez Louise, that was a crunching tackle. We've recovered it. We're holding the ball. Find Saka out wide. He was now playing as left back because I'm a maniac. Oh, we've given that back to them way too cheaply. Favre nearly did well, but Juliano's done even better to win that one back. He's got Osborne. He's free. He's scored. The flag is up, down. I'm not sure. It's probably offside. Ah, rubbish. Rubbish. I don't even have these guys set up for their preferred positions. That's how much we don't use this system. I've never bothered setting it up the way I like to. But today, with, as I've said, ooh, he's taken an early bath. Bye, Hector. Bye. Yeah, it has paid dividends and then some. Come on, get another goal. I dare you. Oh, Glasgow came close. I mean, we're going to have some very tired bodies here. Because again, we've been playing too much football. But a much needed league result. Launch it, Hoxer. I haven't told anybody to wait. What are you doing, Juliano? This is just the game being annoying. Why? There's nothing riding on this. We're 3-0 up. Like, we all know you're going to blow the whistle. Coming up to the 4th minute injury time. Nothing's going to happen here. What a waste of processing power that was for my poor little machine. Nice work, everybody. Ogden, you did well. Oxa, you did well. Delabasic, one of his rare, decent performances. Sergio didn't have a good day. Alright, you did well. Osborne got a goal. Should do wonders for the young man's confidence. 5 off the bench. His goal was great. pretty big deflection. I mean, he hit it and buried it in the back of the net. The deflection was from Delacorte, who, again, I don't think he, anything about what was going on with that ball. But yeah, don't shortchange the lad. See that this price every time Delabasic is linked with West Ham, that value drops. I want rid of him, but we paid like 80 million for Delabasic. I want my 80 million back, thanks. Just a day's rest. Wonder how Hosh is feeling after sitting out a game and not even being on the bench. Hopefully, kick up the bum and it wakes him up. Leon next. We need to beat them by 5 goals. Draw doesn't do it. A narrow win doesn't do it. We need to destroy them. And we're not going to. PSG. Interesting in Hosh. Very interesting. I'll play 45 minutes. You can play 90. I'll play 90. Now the big question, do we stick with that system given what Leon did for us in the last game, or do we tweak it and go back to normal? I think we're going out of this competition anyway. I think we just we persist, we try something else. Drop back down to 7th. Boo! But hey, Liverpool don't have a game in hand on us anymore. Palace is slowly sliding down the league. We just need to hope all these teams implode. If they can all just fade away and we can creep over the line for Champions League by default, that would be delightful. We just got to keep winning league games. We don't play another league game for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Nothing here. There's an international break. Brilliant. New youth intake. Below average. That's disappointing. Do we start Hosh or do we start Oz? I'm starting Osborne again. I'm tempted to leave Hosh out again. upset Sousa, but he doesn't think he's been done that badly. A 6.6, dude. You are not up to snuff. Oh man. Santillana back on the team. Oh, that's done. Inverted winger. On support. He's going to make it inside forward, but he's going to come in and cross over with Horak, and that's no good to anybody. What I don't have within this squad is cover for the attacking midfielder. 74 million for Pollard. Number 2 target, Ivan Pollard. How have you been doing, sir? Pretty good season last season. He's going alright this season. Remember that? Oh. 7.32. That's awesome. He's playing for Dortmund, but the best season of his career was for us. Nice. Back in the good old days. With Arminia Bielefeld. Oh, I remember it well. Given we paid like 50 mil for Hosh, and the way he's been this season, if someone wants to come in and pay us 100 mil for him, I'll bite their arm off. If we double our money on him, I won't complain. And that'll pay for Pollard. Perfect replacement. But to get Pollard, there's a job we've got to do, which is qualifying for Champions League next season, because we are about to bow out for the current campaign. With a 4-0 deficit to overturn, I do not like our chances. Bali and Trosco in Team of the Week. Interesting. Central midfielder and a Mazzala aren't suitable together. Really? Weird. These guys don't even have an understanding. Performance may or may not have got me getting transfer reserve boost. Dude, you gotta stop watching those movies. Seriously. Not good for you. It's not good for you at all, Lucas. They're not good movies. They're not even good Transformers movies. Bumblebee is the only one that's like semi-tolerable. They just get progressively worse and more ridiculous. It's like Fast and Furious. But they're not. Look at what they did to Devastator. Why did Devastator have a set of nards? Why? And again, we asked this question last time. Why does every Transformer have to embody like a different kind of very uncomfortable and offensive cultural stereotype? They're aliens and they're from a different planet. Why do any of them speak with an Asian accent or an African American accent? Or at least like inflection or intonation? Like, no. Yeah, exactly. If they hadn't done that, if they'd left him with Beetle, I could have believed that everything came after that wasn't connected to the first Transformers movies, and I would have been happy. But, yep. And they made that mistake, like, in the first Transformers movie. He's there in the lot as a Beetle, and then they changed it. I was like, why did you do that? It's Bumblebee. He's not supposed to be a cool car. Bumblebee's meant to be the character that you identify with the most because he's a similar size to a human, comparatively speaking, and he's kind of on the outs with everyone. Yeah, they're... What continuity? You want me to put Gillian over Giuliano? Alright. Yeah, I'm not starting Hosh. Yeah, exactly. Or not even Robin, because in the cartoons, he kind of wasn't. He was like, almost like a pet. He wasn't like hated or anything or despised, but he was very much like a junior Autobot and seen as a kid. Okay. So, much like the Transformers, after a horrible, horrible loss, even though we've got no business coming back to Leon's place and showing our faces again, here we go. Yeah, exactly. Here's Tails to Sonic. Luigi to Optimus as Mario. The Miles Morales to Peter Parker. That's probably a bit more of a stretch, actually. That's a poor throw-in from Panicardis that's going to cost us, because they're just going to come back and score a goal. Oh, no, Sousa's stalling the ball. Stalling? He's stalling the blue bleak. Shoot. Petunio's put it in from miles out. He's grabbed the ball and he's running back to the halfway line, even though it's in the first 6 minutes of the game, because we've got a 4-goal deficit to make up. I have to admit, as a young person, I like this movie because of the explosions. Yeah, some of the explosions were cool. The problem is, like, Transformers movies, you can't tell who's fighting who. In the midst of those fight scenes and the close-up, like Optimus fighting Megatron or whoever, like, you can't tell where one begins and the other ends. It's crazy. And Starscream, they never once got the colours right. Starscream, it was horrible. Just when you think things are looking up and maybe we could do something cool, we go and cough up another goal. I'm just going to encourage them. They instantly restored a 5-goal deficit. Gil hasn't shown up. Vale hasn't shown up. Santiana's playing like crap. Surprise, surprise. We've got to go positive. Bane in a nutshell. Sweaty close-ups. Yep. It's like J.J. Abrams. Lens flare. All of the lens flare. Get off. Yeah, Decepticons are dumb. I mean, it's not going to happen, but imagine we came back and won the tie now. Would be the all-time greatest comeback in the history of the world. That's all the changes. Nothing else we can do. Yeah, what vision? Yeah, that's yep. They seem to know what story they were telling. I've got no idea what they were doing with those sequels or where they were going with it. Nothing really connects. None of it really makes sense. They're a Force dyad. A what? Because that's never been a thing before. You're literally just making crap up. Hey, we got another goal back. And the whole bringing back the Emperor thing, it was just like... It's so weak sauce. You never explain it. Somehow, Emperor Palpatine returned. What? And all of a sudden they all call him Palpatine. Because it wasn't actually named Emperor Palpatine in the original trilogy. Yeah, on the same drop bear, the EU stuff, before they threw it out and classed it as Legends. I was a really big fan of Michael A. Stackpole, wrote the Rogue Squadron novels, some of the New Jedi Order stuff with Corran Horn was one of my favourite characters. You went at your best. You went at your best. SWTOR, yeah, SWTOR was a great game. Oh, sorry, the Old Republic. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, the MMA. Yeah, that's not my thing. Knights of the Old Republic is the one that I like. 1 and 2. 2 was as good as the first one, but I don't know. KOTOR was a great game. I played Star Wars Galaxies back in the day. Yeah, they were talking about the remaster and then it went really quiet after the Switch launch. Yeah, 2 was massively rushed. There's a few docos and stuff on YouTube that go in depth about what actually happened there, which is pretty interesting. I won the game. So dynamics are actually okay. Weirdly. I haven't played Jedi Survivor yet. But I hear good things, despite all the issues and hassles. Yeah, Revan's been referenced a few times, and there's some stuff from like Knights of the Old Republic and some other things that Filoni and Faz have dropped some Easter eggs in. They did it in Andor. They've done a bit of it in Mandalorian. Yeah. And then with the Ahsoka show, we're getting live action Grand Admiral Thrawn, who we've already had in Rebels. But yeah, we're getting Thrawn. I don't like what they did with the Nari in Rebels. I thought it was too cartoony and dumb, because the Nari are a really interesting part of the EU. They had this whole, I mean, if you've read them, drop me, you know what I'm talking about, but their whole culture and their whole shtick. Several players feel you are responsible for failing to meet the club's competition objectives. Okay, let's go through the list. You are horribly inconsistent. You've had a very ordinary season. You've sucked all season. You've sucked all season. You've barely played to shut your face. You aren't scoring anywhere near as many goals as you did last season. You have been ordinary since the day you arrived and are lucky to average over a 6.5. You've sucked this season. You've been fucking terrible all year. You sucked and you've gone right off the boil. But you're saying it's my fault? What is your beef? Quality additions. Alright, well, most of them shut up. We got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. It's my first time doing it. People in charge of my old property stuff to be canon. Yeah, not all of it, but bits of it for sure. And I think Filoni and Favs are sort of wise enough to know that the sequel trilogy was a massive overcorrection. I can't believe they're doing another movie with Daisy Ridley and that they announced it. That's just baffling to me. I don't have a problem with Daisy Ridley at all. But what's who's asking for it? No one's really asking for more of what they got with the sequel trilogy. But yeah, Eclipse is interesting, but they haven't said a friggin' word about it since that announcement trailer a couple of years back. They do a Jar Jar movie. Oh, Lucas, you've got to watch new series Mandalorian. Because Ahmed Best, they did right by Ahmed Best. Big time. It was very, very cool. I was a happy camper. Yeah, powerful new Jedi character. Out of nowhere. And again, it was like, it was all Finn. All the promotion, everything else. And I get the misdirect and everything else, that's fine. But a Stormtrooper turned Jedi is a far more interesting story than another person from a desert planet suddenly discovering they've got all of this ability that they never knew they had, and they don't really know about their past or where they came from. Like, we've seen that story. And if anything, that's what everybody wanted. Well, not everybody. I wanted to see 3 movies where Han, Luke, and Leia were the heroes. Still. Fighting something other than another version of the Empire. Because we've seen that story. It was just... All of that being said, other than the Canto Bight stuff with the casino that you didn't need and didn't accomplish anything at all, I enjoyed The Last Jedi. Of the 3 movies, that's far and away my favourite one. It's a very low bar out of the 3 movies, but yeah, that's the one I enjoyed the most. Reskin first 3 movies, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Lucas. Yeah, and reskin the first 3. Reskin to look fancy. Yeah, I mean, Force Awakens, they literally do the friggin' Death Star again. But it's like they tried to cram in, like, all 3 movies at the same time into Force Awakens, as if they didn't know they were going to do 3 of them. But you had the Death Star stuff, Han Solo, they kind of gear him up to play the Obi-Wan Kenobi role, which was weird. Like, you left Luke Skywalker out of the whole friggin' thing. You do the Death Star stuff with the base, they blow up Coruscant, so that's your Alderaan, and then they kill Han, so that's your Empire moment, or your I am your father moment. Like, have I been here before? Yeah, I thought the same thing. Like, at least 2 Revenge of the Sith again. It's amazing to me. After the sequel trilogy, everybody went back and was like, I love the prequels. And suddenly it's like super cool to love the prequels again. It wasn't cool to love the prequels at all, especially Revenge of the Sith. It's not a good movie. Attack of the Clones is not a good movie. Phantom Menace is not a good movie. They all have cool stuff, but they're not good movies. But compared to the sequels, best of a bad bunch. Yeah. Yeah. Darth Maul was super cool and super underused. The Obi-Wan Darth Maul lightsaber duel is the best one. It's the best lightsaber fight ever. They'll never top it. And they kept saying they were going to. They were like, oh, wait till Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan versus Anakin. You'll never top it. It's like, it's still not as good as Obi-Wan Darth Maul. Doesn't have the same intensity. Yeah. I love the Clone Wars, the animated series. It's so good. And I loved Rebels too. Those things are fan-friggin-tastic. And that whole Darth Maul arc through Clone Wars and Rebels, amazing. Does Obi-Wan and Darth Maul have the high ground though? No, but it also doesn't have a cheap, nonsensical death. I'm playing Barley again. No. He needs a breather after that last game. Sergio. Gil. I'm dropping Gil. I'm bringing in Pub. Midfielders, I've got wingers. I need a striker, but Sergio can do that. It's time to criticise form. What's it include? No. Yep. What we're going with to remake the prequels, but everyone's despicable super breaker. No, stop remaking stuff. I know I sound like an old man, but they don't need to be remade. Do what they're doing, which is go into that universe and just tell different stories that we haven't seen. Mandalorian, we haven't seen those stories. We've had flashes of it through Clone Wars and everything else, but it's telling its own story. Andor is telling a completely different kind of story, and it's great. The Book of Boba Fett, it wasn't perfect. It wasn't even that good, but it tried to do something a little bit different, a different kind of Western, and The Mandalorian basically is a Western set in space. They're doing Firefly. They are doing an Old Republic show. They're doing an Old Republic movie. So yeah, so both an Old Republic show and an Old Republic movie are on the way. Which should be interesting, but it'll be its own lore, so don't be surprised if they veer away from the Old Republic games big time. They'll use elements of it because there's stuff in there that is regarded as canon. Yeah, but not all of it. The Sith Empire will still be a thing. I don't think we'll ever see it. I don't think they'll put that on screen. But yeah, the one I think you'd probably be most excited for will be the Acolyte. The show The Acolyte. It's going to be along those lines. Sith Empire-y type stuff. And I'm very curious about it because they haven't put a lot of information out or said much about it. But it could be cool. I didn't get that excited over Star Wars anymore, but The Mandalorian I did. I thought The Mandalorian was fantastic. So much fun. And Katie Sackhoff, freaking Starbuck. Be there all day for some Starbuck action. Right, I've been going for an hour and 20. I'm going to go to the bathroom. We're going to take a quick break. Everybody get up, stretch your legs, stretch your cables, take a walk, smoke if you got them. And when we come back, we'll get knocked out of the FA Cup. Won't be long, kids. Catch you shortly. You can listen to whatever the hell this music is that's playing. I'm not changing it. We're back, kids. What's Luke's got to say for himself? Everything about how there's 2 Green Lantern rides that were built when the movie came out, and they're both absolute catastrophes. No. I don't think about the Green Lantern movie ever, unless Ryan Reynolds is ripping shreds off it. And he was in it. He got paid for that. DC. Don't even get me started on DC. American Ballet and Culture. Sure. What do you want to be in defence? No nonsense. Centre back on cover. Fine. Let's go. So it's in Deadpool. It goes back to top so. Yep, exactly. So Green Light never happened. Canon confirmed. As per Deadpool 2. It's all in your imagination. Wasn't a thing. Yes, let's get revenge on Tottenham. If we can. Ugh. We're supposed to win a domestic cup this season, by the way. Some of these players are going to be so angry and want to leave when we get knocked out here. Because we're not putting our full strength squad out. Screw it, let's just go positive with this. We're going for it. The FA Cup. It's the magic of the cup, everybody. We've had a shot. Huzzah! But they're all playing very ordinary. Had more of the ball. We're just not doing anything with it. Ah, they've got the ball. Boo! Boo wins! Don't give it back to them. We want it. No, not this song. I'm over it. More revenge. Keep going, keep going. Drop it back to balance. Parish boys. Oh, that's a clever ball. Yeah. Oh, we could do a thing. Like it's having a run. You need some help. I just took too long. And Coutinho's picked up a yellow card. Coutinho's having a shocker. I don't know what's happened to him. Changing the shape. What is those? I have another midfielder on the bench. Right, you can't be dead one playmaker. Someone's poor. Hello. Someone cut off that runner, please. Bogdan just watched that go. What a donkey. Weird ball out to Wolf. Can we not play it this close to defenders, please? We're going to concede a goal here. I can feel it. It's a poor ball from Viker. Here it comes. Here it comes. Wait for the through ball. There it is. I thought that was going in. Out of the FA Cup. Might as well go attacking now. Their heads are just gone. I can't see us getting back into this. They're all over us. Got any subs left? One. Saka. That's all we got, really. We've seen this before. This is how we conceded our goal. Cross, having a run. Plays it through. Sergio's in. Fun finish. Wolf's just giving the ball away and he's not running back anywhere near fast enough. Here comes the through ball. Four. It's a good ball over the top for Saka. He's got players in the centre if he can find them. It's his second goal of the season. The Lonee's a friggin' hero, or trying to be. One all. 15 minutes to play. Saka played it back to Favre. He's just launched it. Found the keeper wanting. I mean, Tottenham are probably still going to win this. But, you know, they've given themselves a half chance. Here it comes. No one's come out wide to cover this clown. Oh, fuck, didn't you? Why has he punched it there? My God. Look at the attack. Look at it. Do we want to go to Norwich? United manager could get sacked.
Every time I get too close, you push me away. Don't wanna stick, telling me you don't want any obligations, and how you hate them. Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely.
Bailey's leaving. Dog Bassett will bugger off.
Every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. You're making me sleepless. Yeah. I keep losing in this game of playing pretend. I don't wanna be a 4 a.m. I'm suffocating just by waiting on you. So don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly.
They can both get out. Bailey, Della Bassett on the transfer list.
Every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me sleepless. Oh, baby, I'm not. I think about it way too much. And every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart. All this insecurity is tearing me apart. You're making me.
40 million. Dropouts had a funny thing happen in FM. What happened? Oh, what is your problem?
Don't call me just 'cause you're lonely. You know you're killing me slowly. Nah, maybe I'm yours, maybe I'm not. I think about it way too much, and every single thought is making me. Give me something straight from your heart.
Let's talk about the transfer offer player accepted at Chelsea. Value. Rings a bell, but I can't remember it. I'm a monster. There we go. New tactic. I've given up this season. Ben Chilwell. Except he's 170 million. Holy crap. Yeah, that's a good piece of business right there. No one wants these clowns. Nobody wants Stella Basic. No one will pay that much, but he accepted it, so I can play. Yep. Well, we're not winning domestic cup. I might get fired. We haven't been sacked in the save yet, but it could be incoming. I haven't enjoyed this season at Newcastle. It's been really disappointing. Oh, Santillana can finally speak English. Dynamics are actually still up after that team meeting, which is weird. Go play Brighton. At least now I've only got to focus on the league. That's something, I guess. What an absolute shambles this has been. Come on, let's just get to the Brighton game. Sorry, just firing off a message. Apologies. I know this is like riveting content. This is what you're all here for. Right, there we go. They don't want to pay more than 40 million now for Della Basic. Glued to the screen. So was I, that was a problem. Oh dear, oh dear. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's hope without all the distraction of these extra which is a good use for the screen. How much it? No. You're going to need some glue removal stuff. There's a name for it. I can't remember what it is. You'll know what I'm talking about. Use your imaginations. That Danny Bilbao, he went off the boil really sharply, didn't he? He was meant to be good. He was meant to get good, and he didn't. Whole new tactic for our boys. This is a tactic I've wanted to use for ages. This is what I used in my FM21 save with the mighty Swansea and Lille and Espanyol, and eventually Manchester United. So this is what we'll be signing players for in the summer, just to play that system. Strengthen where we need to strengthen. Actually, come to think of it, training. That is our new primary train tactic. Thank you very much. Jorge Branco. He's having a good time, isn't he? Cool. He's doing fine. Limping to the finish line of the season. And again, if a bid comes in for Harsh at that sort of value, 99 million, he's gone. We'll replace him. Somehow. Don't know how, but somehow we'll replace him. Or we play him up front if we can get him to stay. Hey, Juliano scored his first goal for Brazil. Good job. Who's this guy? Again, all the values are insane. If we're here for another season, we are going to put this club into a ridiculous level of debt. Signing players on the never never. Because we're going to have to. It's the only way we're going to be able to sign anybody. Send me an email. They're going to tell me to rest like half the squad. You watch. Cool.
She goes her own way, like I don't give a damn, girl. And my God, she owns it.
Well, that far.
So many heartbreaks, goes back to 2014, and I think that she knows it.
No, not this song. Next. I'm not even going to obsess over squad selection. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quick pick it just before the game. None of them my guys. Okay. One thing I do want to do is go to the staff list. Look at the job centre. Getafe? No. Norwich? No, they championship bound. How is it filtered? Oh, job security. That's what we're after. That's what I want to see. Escudero is insecure at United in third. There's nothing else really appealing. But the United job, absolutely. Their morale's very poor. Oh, if he gets sacked, we're applying. And I'll actually make an effort to do the interview right. Okay. The under 18 will be fine. Nobody's fit because they've all been playing internationals. Let's go play Brighton. Wow, we have fallen well off the pace. So basically, we need to win every game for the rest of the season to make up ground and qualify for the Champions League. And that's probably the only thing that's going to keep us at Newcastle. But then our job prospects probably aren't going to be fantastic given the way this season's gone. The Japanese Haaland. Who's the Japanese Haaland? Look at the flags, DP. They'll be up there, idiot. Hey, Destruction, thanks for the follow. Is this the Japanese Haaland? He scored one goal. I mean, settle down. But he's the only Japanese guy I can see. Anybody else? We got 2 players on the list. Look at that. Hey, hey. Yeah, we're not offering them contracts anyway. Contract offer sorted out. Contract offer sorted out. Okay. This you can that one's high. Yeah. I mean, what a friggin' beast, right? Let's go put in an offer for him. It's got to be that guy. He was the only Japanese dude on the list. What's on this page? What's this one? Transfer. It's got a minimum fee release clause. Just finalize. Nah, I won't follow through in that deal. We don't know what's happening next season yet. I've been absolutely in Japan. Fortunately for anything but 5 out 5 9 Japan was nothing in Province of Making. Yeah. Walk away. We're walking away because it's 17 million. We don't really have the money to do it. And we're going to do a full rebuild, and we've already talked about this business. Like, yeah, it's already been discussed. That's what we're going with. I'm not tweaking anything else. I fixed my bench because I hate the way the game does this. You're a winger. You're wing cover. You're defendy cover. You're up here. And no one else is really fit enough. Alright, that'll do. That's what we're going with. Let's go play Brighton and lose. I'm 5'4". Dude, I'm like 5'2", so I'd still feel short in Japan. And I'd be judged relentlessly. We need revenge on Brighton, because apparently they've beaten us too. Makes sense. I can buy it. Alright, new shape. We've never really played this system before, besides me mangling our normal tactic to set it up like this when we've been behind. Will it work? Probably not. Probably get smashed, because you don't really have a defense to go along with this. Can we have the football, please? Oh, it's just come very, very deep. Wasn't a great ball in. That's a better ball. D'Souza, he's hit the crossbar. Hit the crossbar so many times tonight. We zoomed right out too. Oh, the lottery draw's happening. I've got to check, see if I'm a millionaire. I didn't get a phone call, so I'm assuming not. How's Newcastle doing? Don't they get... yeah, or thereabouts, but I've been like selling and buying a lot of players. So we've over the 3 seasons we've been here, we've probably spent about £1 billion. And probably brought in about 600 million to 700 million. But I want to do a full squad rebuild in the summer. We're going to clear out a bunch of the youngsters, and yeah, we're going to be looking to buy success. Taking the Man City route. No one's playing super great. Let's go for it. Paris FC, 6 seasons, 15 million installments. Yeah, that was pretty much us before we got here. And I think my first signing was around about 80, 90 million once we arrived, because I had the money and was determined to spend it. But the left back here, Santillana, we spent 80 million on, and he's been crap. The former defensive midfielder, Bailey, who's on his way out the door, he sucked. And we paid 90 odd million for him. Are we offside? God damn it. I didn't win the lottery. I guess I'm going to work tomorrow. Who's stinking up the joint here? Few of them. Leaving Hossong. Get Osborne on. Panicatus has been ordinary as hell. 34 icon. Take Hosh off. Do for now. PSG. Yeah, France is tough because there's just not a lot of money floating around unless you're PSG. It was a couple of years ago. I played in Spain as well. There's like no prize money in Spain. I was playing as Espanyol and it was really difficult. So I was picking up like second-rate players from my former club because I had a relationship with them. So that helped me get them across the line. But they were like fringe players when I was managing the other clubs. And I had to bring him in and turn him into like the man. Because it was the only way I could get anything done. It was really difficult. Can't make any more substitutions. I've made them all. I mean, we're winning. But this tactic's sort of reliant on getting the ball to the strikers and them scoring a butt ton of goals. And it's not happening. Ballet's running. He's going to get caught though. Here's Viker. First in. Goal from midfield. 4th goal of the season for Viker. Proud of finishing second. No shame in second. We finished second in the Prem last season. We lost it by a point to Arsenal, who came out of nowhere late in the season. And I'm pretty sure we screwed the pooch like on the last day. Or the game before. We drew or lost games we should have won all year. Same story as this season. Yeah, and it cost us massively. And it's been the story of the save. We've lost so many league titles by either 1 point or on goal difference. It's been maddening. We better not concede a goal now because I've just clicked the praise button. We will. Here it comes. Nowhere near PSG. 15-20. Yeah, that's tough. That's why we bailed on Germany. We were in Germany with Arminia Bielefeld. Got promoted from Zwei Bundesliga to Bundesliga. The money sort of dried up, but not insanely. We won the Conference League, but the problem with Germany is we were never going to compete with Bayern. They're just on a different level. We actually had some good performances from players who've not been doing well in recent times. And we didn't get destroyed playing the new tactic. So we're going to play one more game. We're going to give it another crack and see what happens. What does that do for our league position? Puts us back up in the 6. I mean, technically, we're only 3 points away from 3rd. Chelsea got a game in hand on us. So that's annoying. They lost to West Ham. So if we can go on some kind of run, we're a chance of Champions League football. Richard Luca has been my talisman last year. Who my second striker by for a 7? Yeah, that's nice. We haven't had a second striker since we've been at Newcastle. So all the pressure was on this guy. Norberto Hosh, or Hosh, however you say it. Last season, 34 goals in the league from 36, won the Golden Boot, averaged 7.54. This season, nowhere near that level. Very, very disappointing. Played the season of his life, and apparently he only had one in him. So one of the priorities for the summer is bringing in another striker. Or if Hosh goes for the 100 million that he's rumoured to be going for, bring in 2. I mean, Galloway did alright off the bench. I've got no complaints there. Sergio wasn't great, so Werner can come into the squad for him. Sprinting. These guys are down to 3-star. It's so ordinary. You can be a ball playing defender. What do you want to be? What do you want to be when you grow up? You can do that then. That's fine. So 2 more backup strikers, a total of 4 at the club just for rotation. It's a good way to do it. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just lazy. Bucket had a good game. Coutinho probably needs a rest. He'll come in. Scratch that. We're playing Liverpool. Did up on Brighton because we beat them. We won a football game. Yeah, we're gonna play 2 up top now. It's my thing. I think 1 more game tonight, and then we'll call it a stream, kids. It's 9:51 PM here in the merry old land of Oz. Well, transfer's probably a favorite part of the game. Yeah, I agree. I love finding the hidden gems. It's the best. When you sign the youngster and they just explode and they're awesome. Nothing better than that. Look at that, 2nd place manager of the month. Nice. I'm not praising a 7.1. Let's go lose to Liverpool. I just did all that. Don't need any of the youth players. B from the board, C+ from supporters. Morale's excellent. Sign cheap self-betting, yes. Lots of freebies, cheap options, and I'll play transfer out of season later for millions. It's the way to do it. Nothing wrong with being a selling club. Keeps everything moving. Pretty excited. Still press conference. Meow. Meow. There we go. I need to turn my heater off, but the remote's all the way across the other side of the room. Oh, I'm out. That's the problem we've got though, transfer wise, is I've spent like, I think the 2nd transfer window, because we wanted to qualify for Europe and I wanted to be prepared, we really focus on English players because we're in England and you've got to pay like the English player tax, and we were looking for players who already spoke English, which I think is one of the reasons we were so successful last season. But yeah, basically whatever you'd normally pay for a player, add 20-30 million to that because you've got to pay that premium. Plus, we're in the year 2038 in this save, and if we go over to, not the scouting center, because some of those are actually semi-reasonable, but scouted players, turn off our filters, boom, and just have a look at some of the values that are floating around. 165 million, 15.5 is bad. But there's another 191 to 229 for one David Londoño. 93 to 111 million, 92 to 108. There's been players, there you go, 257, 381 million for a right back. Almost 300 million pounds. This guy, Fabio Suarez, over 200 million. 246, 295 for Tariq Benani. What clubs are paying that? It's not happening. It's never happening. No teams in the game have those budgets. Which is why those players aren't moving. So yeah, unless you win absolutely everything, no chance. Yeah, you can all go play 90 minutes for the B team. I don't give a toss. Okay. It's Liverpool, who are below us in the league. We need United to keep losing. I want the United job. We want to go there next season. We at home? No, we're away. That's fine. Let's go. Game on. Positive team talks. Hopefully this is the last time we've got to play 2 games in a week for the rest of the season. Oh, we won the ball back. Go, Viking, go. You donkey. Who's covering the center of the pitch? Idiots. Against Liverpool, this formation is probably a mistake. I probably shouldn't be playing the kids. Win the header. Nope. Win the football. Nope. There we go. Burner. Do something useful. That's the opposite of something useful. That's giving the ball to the opposition. We've been playing for 6 minutes. It's a great goal from Sprinting. Oh my god. Ugh. Free even players. Excellent. Colombia's been the thing for me in FM23. It's been a font of talented youngsters. What's going on?
I've been hanging on, counting days, thinking it was me all along.
I think we're playing way too high line.
Conversations in my head about where it went wrong. And I've got no idea where you've been, who you are, not anymore. All I got is this Polaroid picture of us from June 20.
That's not. There's no way that's a penalty, referee.
For the first time.
Nothing happened.
You gave me your
He won the ball.
you trusted with me, but all I
Thank
did
you.
was let you down time and time again. It wasn't my intention. Maybe we should have been friends. So you're
Now, can we actually get a shot?
but nobody said
No.
it'd be.
Straight back to them.
Maybe I should have known. One more drink just
it.
But nobody said it was easy. Maybe I should have known. I've been out till they
Whoa.
trying to kill the image of you.
See the curve on that shot? Just as we came back from me messing around with tactically things. Slammed into the bar.
Remember how we pulled the japes in the basement to get away from the world that we couldn't fit in, and how we used to walk those empty streets at night.
Fish and Umbro! Drop the follow. Thank you for the follow.
For the last time, said our
Thanks for swinging by. Checking us out here as we concede against Liverpool. No, Fogden's actually saved a goal.
it wasn't my intention.
It's a pretty weak sort of shot, but
So you're someone I used to know, but nobody said it'd be easy. But maybe I should have known. One more drink to swallow it down. I gotta get you out of
playing it out wide. Look, Werner, he's giving it away! Oh.
it was easy, but maybe I should have known. Guitar.
Done with him. Hush, who the hell were you heading that to, champ? Hey, Albro. That's a good challenge. Osborne with the ball. Plays to Sousa. He's giving it away. He's about to get dragged. Come on, wake up. We're on a work ball into box instruction. Why the hell are we shooting from there? We're so ordinary. We're going alright, Umbral. We're just having a torrid time of it of late. This team has not been in good form. So inconsistent. We've been knocked out of the FA Cup, knocked out of the Champions League. It just hasn't been a ton of fun. Hosh looks like he might have his first goal in freaking forever. Unless he's offside. So this is coming off. Alright, Gino's coming off. Good deal. I've gone attacking because I'm just jack of it. We're going to lose anyway. I'd rather go down swinging. We're not going to go down swinging because we're going to concede another crap goal. We're going to concede a third here, aren't we? I've got no words for how ordinary we are. Santillana's given away a penalty. That's him done. Absolutely useless. I'm gonna get sacked. I don't want to see stinking replay. I don't care how upset the players get. Throwing the water bottle. Storming out of the press conference. Hey, Flashtastic. Poor timing. We're just about to pull the pin on the stream, champ. But thank you for swinging by. Look at this crap. Look at it. Out of the Champions League, out of the FA Cup. Still losing the teams below us in the league, beating the teams above us, which doesn't matter. Team meeting, nobody cares. We did not have a good one, sir. Real world, everything's fine. Here on Earth 4, absolute shambles. Absolute shambles. Knocked out of everything, sitting in 6th place in the league. Now 5 points behind West Ham. That result against Liverpool really hurt our chances. And if we look at the schedule for what we've got left, we've got Arsenal, who are top of the league. QPR, Brentford, City, Aston Villa and Chelsea. Only 3 home games to go. Not that it matters, because we've been just as crap at home as we have been away. Get a 2-week fine. Get a 1-week fine. Is there a thing on this column? Last match rating. Yes, that's what we need. You can give your money back. I want my money back. $6.4s are half a week's wages. Thank you very much. Take that back. Thank you. And again, I don't care how grumpy they get. They deserve to be fine. Not about being fine. Pull your head in, mate. Score a goal. I just remind everybody that this guy, with this form, And these stats, 38 games, 15 goals. This guy won the Golden Boot in the Prem last season with over 30 goals. He's half as good as he was last year. I'm so over it. I can't wait till this season's ending. And I'm tempted to just resign and find another club. I don't care where. Anyway, we're going to wrap it up there, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Thursday for more Loser of Oz action. Wizard of Oz action, but I feel like the Loser of Oz at the moment. And we'll finish off the season and get it out of the way and then reassess. Quest for Champions League glory will continue. It may not continue much longer with Newcastle because we might get sacked. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, folks, we will catch you all very, very soon. And yeah, I don't know. Until next time, I shall see you all next time. Toodaloo!